Okay, I've actually arrived in the Sky Garden. It's my first time coming here. I've heard lots of people say about how good it is here. They also mentioned to always go up and look at the back of the building as well. So I'm actually going to start from the back and work my way back to the main observation deck where obviously the outdoor viewing is, and obviously see what we can see. So as you can see, obviously it's quite a nice place. I'm just going to wander around. It's fairly busy still. There's actually no walking reservations today, so I had to book this well in advance. So I'm just going to walk around, look at the different viewpoints, see what we can see, and see if we get some pictures. If I get any pictures, I'll let you know. And I'll also give you an overall review of the observation deck as well. Because there's quite a few, there's a few observation decks in London which are free. This is obviously one of the most popular ones. You get some great views of the city here. So, how they come out, I don't know. I'll let you know later on. But so yeah, it's interesting. There's really nice views outside the windows. You can get the St Paul's and the whole of the city in here. You see quite far as well, which is quite interesting. It's interesting to see on top of some of the buildings as well, because you've got some pretty unique gardens and stuff on top of the roofs in London. And you can only imagine what it's like from up there as well. Imagine you get access to those. Obviously, a couple of other observation decks which are very popular. Obviously, our one new change has an observation deck near St Paul's. I think that's actually currently closed at the moment though. And you also have the garden at 120, which is another free popular one. And that one's just a walk up one, and see if you can get in. And the other one is Horizon 22. Is very popular as well. Again, you've got to book that well in advance. And I believe that's the highest free observation deck in London. Obviously you've got the Shard as another observation deck. Obviously you do have to pay for that one. But yeah, it's worth actually looking and see what you can do. So it's definitely some interesting views. I've never been up here before, so let's see what we can see. And we've got some great views of the city here, of the Gherkin and the Leonore building. So that's actually very, very useful and good as well. So you see we've got the city right behind us. Obviously you probably have to get down low. Let's see if we get a picture here through the window. The Gherkin. I'll say how did it come out, I don't know, because obviously this is all looking through the windows here at the moment, so obviously you're going to get reflections off the windows and stuff like that. But it's very interesting because you can see the top of the buildings and you'll get views you might not see normally, so that's quite interesting. So obviously yeah, it's interesting. See what we can see. And you see you'll get different things. So obviously got various bars and restaurants up here. Obviously if you make a reservation at the restaurants, obviously you don't need to have a ticket to get in because you might get access because you have a reservation for a restaurant. But if you just want to come and have a look, you do have to book well in advance. I booked this ticket for about a month in advance to try and come in. But say it's a very popular destination. So we're going to take a walk around and see what we can see. So as you can see across the wheel here, we can see obviously a great view of Canary Wharf here. I'm just going to see if we can get a picture from here. Obviously again, because it's through glass, it's not as easy. And it's indoors. So again, I'll show you how these come out. I'm not sure how they come out. Obviously you've got some interesting views of Tower of London as well down there. And if you come back, you probably see Tower of London, Tower Bridge in a short thing. Down there is the garden at 120, which you see there you're walking around there, that's the one garden at 120. Another observation deck you can go, so if you go there you can probably get some great views of Tower Bridge and Tower London and Canary Wharf, because you see a lot of it is outside, so you get some great views there. I'm going to try to go there one day as well. Again, I've not had a chance to get there yet, as I've gone there the queues have been quite large. But we'll just have a look and see what we can do here. So yeah, the glare on the glass is not great at the moment because of the sun. But so yeah, you get an idea of what it's going to be like. And I think, yeah, when we get, I'll be able to see what we can see when we get to the outside portion of the observation deck. But you can definitely get some really good views of London here, which I would highly recommend to come actually, because yeah, it's free. If you can book in advance, it's obviously really, really good. And yeah, you can get some really good views, which obviously is what you want. It's a good way to see all the big skyscrapers, the sights, from a different vantage point. And I've just actually, as you can see now in front of us, we can see the main window and the actual entrance to the terrace. So we're going to go out there now and see what we can see. It does look very, very impressive. I mean, obviously you've still got glass outside there, but you might be able to actually get a view. So we're going to walk through here. You see you've got another cafe here, you've got toilets. You can sit down, relax, have a drink. And you go out, you get some great views of things like the Shard. And obviously the other buildings from here. So I'm going to go out and have a look, and we'll see. But yeah, definitely a very, very nice place. Very busy. So hopefully the sound isn't too bad. And we'll see. So that's the main deck. And we can see off now a great view of the Shard from here. Again, you have got a glass enclosure, so you'll probably have to get close to the glass to get a shot. So I'm just going to go see what we can do here. There's the Shard. Yeah, very impressive. And get some great pictures of the city. Very, very impressive. Definitely recommend this if you're in the city and you have a opportunity to get tickets. Like I said, it is hard to get tickets because obviously you have to book well in advance. I'm going to put it up to the glass, that's it we can see. That's it we can see here. Not sure how well it's going to come out. I'm still shooting on f4 at the moment.
Do you have a selfie facing that way?
Oh, sorry. So yeah, so it's very busy up here. Obviously this is the most popular part. Obviously if you do come in here, please note obviously you're not allowed to use tripods and stuff like that. I mean, I have got one with me today. Obviously I had no plans of using it today, but you get the security, top security, they're okay. I also did email in advance to see about the tripod, but they're fine with it as well. As long as you don't use it, there's no problem at all. So just walking around here, having a look, see what we can see. It's very popular. And they've got the little tiny prompts on the windows, obviously, so you can tell who you're looking at if you're not from the area. But yeah, no, it's definitely very interesting when you look at some of the roofs in London and the spaces they have available on top of the roofs. Some have some nice little walk around gardens with benches. and stuff like that. Definitely very interesting. It's okay. I will show these pictures as well at the end of this as well, and give my verdict of it. I mean, at the moment I'm quite impressed with it. It has lived up to its hype, and I think if you've got a morning spare and you've got basically the opportunity, definitely do so. To book your tickets, you have to book on the tickets online. I will put the link to the Sky Garden below so that you can obviously do that, so you know where to go. And obviously you've got great views of the Tower of London from here as well. Just going to see if I can get a picture of it here. Again, the glare on the screen is not great. Should have brought a polarizer with me probably something, but might have helped get rid of some of the glare. But obviously it gives you an idea. And again, great focal points. So you've got a great view of Canary Wharf. And again, if you look down the buildings again, yeah, it's very, very interesting. Yeah, definitely worth a visit. Definitely.
Oh, I know what she's saying.
It's amazing when you look out over here, you see how much green there is between the buildings as well. It's very interesting. Yeah, that's definitely interesting. And so, definitely see what you got on the roofs. Quite interesting to see that. Yeah. So obviously this is something obviously I'm used to seeing in London. It's good to see it from a different vantage point. And yeah, it's definitely interesting. So let's go take one more look around, see if there's anything we can spot which we haven't seen. So we'll do a circuit of the Sky Garden. We're going to walk around from the garden in a clockwise motion just to see what we can see. I say this might only be a very short video, but it's more just to give you an idea of what you can find if you were to come up here. I'd say it's definitely great if you're visiting London as well and you want to see the sights from a nice vantage point, then definitely I highly do recommend it. So there are some great photo opportunities. It's a very bright day today, so we have got the sun today in the way. Getting lots of glare off the windows. If you've got something. So yeah, it's very interesting. But so yeah, if you do come here, obviously expect it to be very busy. I say because it is very difficult to get tickets. So yeah, if you are travelling at all and you plan to do this, definitely try and do it about at least 30 days or so in advance. Occasionally there are day tickets, and occasionally you go on the website and there's some extra ones released. But the majority of the time it is very, very difficult to get them. I can imagine it being very impressive in the evenings as well. Let's see if there's any way to frame anything here. So yeah, if you do book a restaurant, then obviously you can already get access to the garden. Which is also why there's only so many tickets a day which are given to the public for that reason. Yeah. It's actually quite amazing how far you can see as well. You've got the London Eye over there. Got the Barbican as well over that way, which again is obviously a very, very popular place for photographers. Somewhere I've been meaning to go to. Not had the chance to do it yet, but it's one a lot of people go to. But it's apparently it's very, very good for street photography. But I do like the fact where they point out where things are and what you can see. And so if you've got a nice clear day like this, then you can see quite a long way. It's actually very, very good.
What do you like?
Okay. Not sure how well this front of the photos will come out. As I will put on the ones which are best, but I'll put them at the end of the video just to give you this kind of highlight reel. And again, yeah, it will be a short video. But it's just purely just to show you what it's like. And it's going to be more like a review video really than one of my normal photography vlogs. But I definitely think, yeah, if you get the opportunity to come up here, do so. And yeah, so very good, interesting views. Again, I'm still struggling to see good opportunities here at the moment, but that's because I'm probably not used to this, and I must have got the wrong lens for me today. And I probably would need something like a polarizer or something like that really to help reduce glare. But yeah, it's definitely very interesting. I think it's very good to see some of the buildings in different form factor. Yeah, it's really good. I actually like it. I highly recommend, yeah, definitely, if you get here, do so. Okay, well that's basically the walk around. We're back more or less where we started, the visit to the Sky Gardens. Like I said, it's only a quick videos a day, purely because obviously it's just a observation deck. So I don't want to bore you too much by walking around in circles, but definitely come and have a look. It's worthwhile. I say it points out what you can see on a good day and stuff like that. So apparently you can see as far as the Olympic Stadium here. Look down here. Trying to see where I can see that myself. It would be down through past Canary Wharf. Yeah. It depends also how far you can see and how good your eyesight is. So yeah, it's definitely very interesting, and I say definitely worthwhile coming to visit. Yeah. So okay, so I'm going to wrap up the video here. I'm going to give you my views on the video on the actual Sky Garden afterwards, project from outside, and I'll let you know basically my thoughts. I mean, overall though, I'm going to say it's obviously definitely worthwhile coming to see it in here. It was lived up to the hype for what you can do in here. Obviously it's just an observation deck, but if you've wanted to see a nice aerial view of London, it's a great way to do it. And I say, yeah, you can get some really good shots down here. It's just yeah, you've got to look for them and spend a bit more time. I mean, I've got another place to be today. Because I'm actually going on to a photography workshop later on today. If I can actually record on that, I'll let you know how that goes. But I went on one recently and unfortunately wasn't able to record, so I'm not expecting to be recording that. But yeah, obviously I will show you anything I do, because obviously this workshop will be in London, so you'll probably see some of them pictures in some other videos, or you can always go look at them on my Flickr account. So, and again, links will be in below, and I will leave you links to this as well, and I'll also put some links to the other observation decks as well, so if you wanted to come and visit them, you can. So I'm just going to do one more wander around. You can see now we've done the full loop again. It's definitely very, very impressive. I say it's definitely some great views. If you've got a really good lens, you can probably get some really good long lens shots from bits of the glass that aren't dirty. But yeah, definitely good. Okay, so I'm going to end it here and I'll give you my thoughts outside. Okay, I've just come out the Sky Garden, and I can honestly say it was actually really worthwhile going. So basically, if you have a chance to actually go there and you're in London, you can book well in advance, unfortunately, because it does book up quickly, then I highly recommend going there. If you found this actually useful and you want to see more videos like this, then please comment and basically let me know. Also, please like and subscribe, because it will help the channel. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.